everybody. Morning, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in, everybody. Hello, hello. It's been a week. It's time for me to make my presence. Hello, everybody. I want to say hello to Robin B, Angel Loader, let's see, Tiger Lily. Hello, hello. It's still awake at 2 a.m. White Widow Baby. Hello, hello. Hillbilly 29. Greasy Preasy. Official Team Mom. Laura P. That one average fisherman. Nora Woods. Come on in, Laura P. Nora Woods. Midney McGee. BJ Gang. Memphis Mommy. Sleuth Fairy. Are you doing better, honey? I hope you're doing better, honey. JJ, I was just thinking about you the other day, JJ. I missed you too. You're always working, Jay. He always comes in, even though this man is a busy man. Have a good night at work, JJ. Good to hear you, Memphis Mom. Tracy Logwit. Dee Dee. I love you too, Dee Dee. Hello, C Butt. Hello, Coupon Mama. Hello, Carly. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Hello, how's everybody been doing? Y'all, I've been out with the cows today. Daisy, I got a lot of footage. I will be posting. Hello, Walk the Line. Yes, I'm doing better. I love you lots. I love you too. And I'm glad you're doing better, Sleuth Fairy. I was thinking about you too, honey. Hello, Rita R. How are you, Rita? Hello, hello. Hi, Daisy and chat. Gonna say hi to all at once. I fell Sunday night and broke my wrist. Oh no. Got my earbuds in listening. Hard to type with the left hand. Love you guys. Prayers, please. Thank you. Yes, in Jesus' name we pray. Honey, for healing. I hope you feel better. I'm sorry you fell, sweetheart. I know how that feels. Prayers for speedy recovery, honey. Hello, Raised in the Boondocks. Yes, we'll all pray, you all. We had pretty weather today. It was 77. Yes. Prayers for Rita R. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. I know how it is to fall, honey. I had that fall that one time and I fell so hard that I got permanent whiplash and messed up my cervical spine and everything. So I know how it feels, honey. I hope you feel better. I just got over the COVID. It hit me hard, but feeling better. That COVID and flu A has been going around. Hey, Laura Jean. Everybody's coming on in. Come on in. Come on in. It's Wednesday night. We're going to party all night. I'm just kidding, y'all. I had to sing. So I'm excited to be on here. So I don't know if we're going to go down that rabbit hole tonight or not. I've been covering the diddler for a while, and yeah, flu A is bad. I had flu A. It's bad. I like to never got over it either. So have y'all been keeping up with the mainstream? You reckon we're going to get that the $5,000 stimulus? Sorry, y'all. I hope we do. So, what is the word on the street? Hey, Debbie Nelson, good to see you too, darling. Um, is everybody still fighting over Sebastian Rogers' case? I cannot deal with it. Like, I feel so bad that that case has been run into the ground, just like Summer's case. I mean, I feel so bad for those parents, all of them parents. I feel so bad. I'm hoping Miss Daisy, but not heard more about it. I want money now. Maybe there's more money than just 5,000. I seen a thing today where it said 6,000, but I don't know if they're just speculating or not. Y'all say a prayer for my mother-in-law. She got dementia and it's gotten really bad fast. Yes, it can be hard. Dementia is like one of the hardest things that a person can deal with. Absolutely. It's really bad. I'm following the local news right now. We have an active shooter at Children's Hospital here. Oh, God, it's getting out of hand, you all. People are crazy. That is sad. I hope that nobody has got hurt. Who goes into a children's hospital and shoots? Only an evil ass person that could do that. To go into a children's hospital and shoot. That's just disgusting if you ask me. Hang on, let me see something here. Um, I don't know. I heard that the Teslas were also being attacked too. People that's driving Teslas. Let's see. Tiger Lily said, "Y'all deserve that money and more after putting up with Biden for 4 years. Congratulations to all." Well, they all were stealing money. Biden, allegedly, that one woman, I heard she got a kickback. Obama got so many million off Obamacare. Love it when you laugh. Thank you, Rita R. Leave the children alone, you devils. Yes, ma'am. Damn devils. When you mess with a child, you are the devil. It don't matter who it is, what you are. A person that messes with a child or hurts a child, there's not a good place in hell for them, in my opinion. I've been seeing some of Madeline Soto's case too. I'm curious to see what's going to happen when that goes to court. Hey, God is love. How are you? Facts, Miss Daisy. That makes me so angry. I know. I hope they wouldn't have hurt somebody like that, y'all. In a children's hospital, I don't know. I'd have to say if I was a nurse in that hospital, I would be rebuking the devil out of that man. I wouldn't stand back and let somebody hurt children. I'd have to stand my ground before I'd let somebody hurt a child. They can take my life, but don't hurt them babies. They're innocent. Yes, I heard about Tesla's car having a lot of issues too. Crazy. Well, I guess he made one for Trump. He made a Tesla for Trump and Trump bought it. Today's my son's job. A 17-year-old boy sliced a coworker's throat. Oh my, are you serious? The victim is currently stable. The place is called Goose Creek Candles. Oh my God, is that near here? That sounds familiar, Raised in the Boondocks. Is that in Pigeon Forge? My stomach is churning. It's active. The guy is still in there. That is scary. Is it on the news or anything? I wish Donald Trump could get told about the home health care companies. Honey, he's got to take care of them big ones, the big problems, the little problems. We were talking about insurance companies today. Them are just the little problems that they, there's so many people stealing off the American people. I just wonder, how we even survive. And you know, they sell candles at Walmart. Oh, wow, that is scary. That is scary. You never know who's lurking. There's some evil people. Listen, I see people all the time, and I thought I seen one the other day at Walmart, and I could just feel the vibrations of hate. And the way he looked at me. It's in Liberty, Kentucky. Oh, okay. Yes, Daisy. It's on the local news. Oh no, that's horrible, Debbie. But just looking at this guy, I could feel like anger and hate and everything. And I almost felt like he wanted to attack me, but he didn't. He didn't do nothing, but I could just feel like he was looking for somebody to attack. You know what I'm saying? Can you have y'all ever felt like that? That somebody's so evil and so angry, you can feel their angry energy? We never heard of crimes like this before. Last week in Ireland, 3 men were stabbed. One man had a large cut on his neck. He knocked on a random door and attacked. See, that's why you don't open your door. Hey, Toodles, how are you? Rita said, I have to see a ortho surgeon Monday, hoping and praying I won't need surgery. I have home health caring for coming up in a plant in coming in to help me. Good. I hope that they don't have to do surgery on you. It'll be rough on you, honey. Hey, Toodles. We need more. Yes, mental health is, and me and my husband was talking the other day, like, there's a lot of homeless people where I live at. And these people, hello, Mr. T, how are you? There is people living on the streets that cannot take care of themselves. They mentally, hey, Fonda Cheese Man, they mentally cannot take care of themselves. Or a person that is suffering from severe depression, they are not able to get up out of the bed sometimes. It's so hard. People's mental health, there needs to be more help, I think, with people that has mental issues. That they may be alert and oriented, but they generally just, some of them cannot take care of themselves. They need help. They need guidance, and it's so sad because a lot of these people on the street are suffering with mental health issues. Daisy, I had a man look at me like that in Target elevator. I wasn't the only one in the elevator. Thank God. People are crazy. Well, you start rebuking that devil, honey. If you get by yourself with somebody, they can't hurt you. You got the power of the Lord's name. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. My membership renewed today, Daisy. Yeehaw! Thank you, Carla. Thank you, thank you. Well, hello, Myrtle Burke. How are you, honey? And Lily Lou. How are you, Lily Lou? Come on in, everybody. We're just talking about random crazy stuff that's going on in the world right now. Oh, speaking of that, in Syria, there are hundreds of Christians being unalived, children and women, and nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about the massacres of children and women and children in Syria, y'all. And I don't know why the news does not cover stuff like that, but they'll cover stupid stuff. Here, I want to show you this man, and you all need, oh, they took the video down. They took the video down. This man was crying for help. He was from Syria and he was begging. He was begging the United Nations. He was begging everybody to help him out there because they were coming in and absolutely unaliving Christians, children, women. Hey, Shauna M., how are you? Like drug addicts, even if they get sober, sometimes it affects their minds, which is turn causing them to have mental illness. Yeah, some people, they have such, yeah, it causes a lot of problems. It's sad and nobody's talking about it, and TikTok took it down. TikTok took it down, y'all. See? TikTok's being censored. Why are they not talking about this? They don't want us to know, Daisy. I heard 70 Christians beheaded. Yes, that was in I think that was in the Congo, but this is currently going on right now. Haha, when you said Lily Lou, my Lily said, "Hey Daisy." Hey Lily. Hi, sweet Lily. Daisy says hi to you, Lily. That is so cute. Lily is just a little doll baby, you all. I would like to tell you all thank you for helping. You're welcome, God is love. That's what we're here for. We're family, and that's what we're here for. And you're a part of our family, God is love. Now remember, Reagan shut down the mental facilities when he was president. They haven't fixed that yet. Well, it needs to be fixed. It really does. Maybe that's something that President Trump can address, or whoever gets president down the road. We pray it's a good person. But they really we I think if you fix the mental health problems and get help for people, like we literally have been given millions and trillions of dollars of our money away, and there's people on the street who are veterans, who are suffering with post-traumatic stress disorder, that can't even take care of themselves, on the street, freezing, starving, and they're taking our tax money and just squandling it and sticking it in their own pockets. And I don't see how people are not outraged. It's a wonder we can survive. I went today and bought a 12 pack of Coke, and it was like $13. Okay. And uh I remember when a 24 pack of, or not a 12 pack, but a 24 pack. I remember when it was $4.99. You could get a 24 pack of pop uh for $4.99. And here it is, $13 for a 12 pack of pop. That's crazy. Zelensky has been locking up his pastors and forcing the people to only follow his teaching, and not allowing people to watch, but only news stations that support him. Yeah, yep, that's how it goes. Like, are they trying to keep it hush hush? Daisy, there's an active shooter at Children's Hospital in California. Yeah, that's what Debbie was telling me. Hey, love and life, how are you? Canada, they said, is boycotting Coke. I know Coke has gotten expensive all of a sudden. Don't take my Diet Coke. You can take what you want, but don't take my Diet Coke. I love my Diet Coke, y'all. It is expensive. $13 for 8 eggs. Yes, I am gathering up my girls and I'm locking them up, because let me tell you something. They can't even keep chicks at the Royal King. They're sold out of chicks at Royal King. People are buying them up like crazy, y'all. That's good news. We want you to get well. We do want her to get well, Sleuthy. Hello, Julianne. How are you, honey? Let me know. Did Sleuth Fairy say what was going on with her? If they do away with Dr. Pepper, I'll lose my mind. Me too. Coffee and Diet Coke. Don't take them from me. I gotta have them. I'll move to freaking Canada if I have to. But we got Coke companies right here where I live at. Buying up what? I need to buy up some Diet Coke. I can't stand it now, y'all. That's all I listen. I'll give up anything else, but I can't give that up. Especially coffee. I sit back and think, oh Lord, uh, what would I do if we didn't have coffee? If we could never get coffee bean again, I would be devastated. I'm hanging in there waiting to get back to work. My bills are so behind. It sucks. Oh, I'm sorry, Shauna. We need our caffeine. Yes, we do. We definitely do. It's hard living life without it. We won't lose RC or Coke. They are just coming home. Canada don't like tariffs, I believe, is why they are boycotting it. Oh, so they're stopped selling it in Canada. Is that what y'all are thinking saying? They're stopped selling buying Coke in Canada? That's okay, because Americans will drink it all. Daisy, I have one more doctor's visit next week, and then they will let me schedule my surgery. I can't wait for it to be done. Well, I'm praying for you, Sleuth Fairy, that you get better, honey. I really am. And I'm glad that you're getting your surgery done. Miss V! Miss V gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Miss V. There's my Miss V. Thank you, Miss V. Let's see who got the memberships. Hang on, let me pull this up. Something went wrong. Hang on. What in the world? Hang on, ya. Let me see. Miss V, let's see who got the memberships. Nana Butterfly, Yvonne Smith, Yorkie Mom, Straight Shooter, and Horseman. Thank you, Miss V. Thank you for the 5 memberships. Woohoo! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't touch my Coke and my coffee. Throwing hands. Yes. Thank you so much, Miss V. I love you. I hope you're doing well, honey. I get my caffeine from dark chocolate from the Dollar Tree. Welcome, new members. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all, I would try to come on more if I didn't work so much. But listen, y'all, I don't want to work no more than I have to. I need my mind sanity. I want to come on here at least 2 or 3 times a week and talk to y'all. Hey, Lucky Charms, how are you? Especially about this crazy stuff going on in the world right now. Has anybody heard from Dom Defer or um what's her name? My mind's went blank. Uh I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Daisy, I just sent you a cute video and picture. Okay, I'll go watch it. But it's awesome to see you do a live, Miss Daisy. Thank you, Fireball. Thank you so much. I just hope my mods are all doing good, and I hope that I haven't seen Dom neither, and I haven't seen what's her name? My mind is gone. Y'all, I can't think straight. Uh my mind is gone, y'all. I'll think of it in a minute. One thing good today is Greenland residents have spoken and are getting away from that one country. They want to be a 51 state? What? Really? You think it's going to happen? Do you think it's going to happen, Mr. T? I miss you, Mindy McGee. I miss you too. And y'all pray for Christine. Y'all, I ain't even had a chance to talk to Christine. I've talked to Diamonds, but I ain't had a chance to talk to Christine. Yes, hugs to Lily and keep on mom. Y'all, it is scary and it's very sad and scary that what's happening in a hospital right now. Let's see if we can find it. Marita? No, not Marita. I can't believe I can't think of her name. Her mom has cancer. She comes in here. She's my mod. But my mind is completely blank, y'all. I can't think. What's wrong with me? Y'all, I stay confused constantly anymore because of my mind. My mind stays in a state of confusion. I got so much going on in my life. Uh, you're watching. You'll be watching on TV. Okay, Miss V, are you doing okay, honey? Are you doing okay, Miss V? I haven't talked to Christine. I haven't had a chance to talk to nobody but Miss Diamonds. Me and hers talked, but I ain't got to talk to nobody else. Frankie, I haven't had time to talk to Frankie. I always talk to her. Dee Dee. I'm just constantly busy or tired. And on my days off, I'm so tired, or I have to go grocery shopping, or my kids want me to go somewhere. So, Daisy, I stay confused. I thought today was Thursday. I put out the trash and recycled it all. Well, see, there you go. There you go. It's Lama Lindy Hospital. Y'all want me to look it up? Let's see if we can find it. See if there's a live about the hospital shooting. Active shooter. Okay, in California. Let me see if I can find it. In Children's Hospital. That is crazy. Oh man, I don't want to. Active shooter in Children's Hospital. Let me see if I can find it. Somebody sent me a notification. I don't want to play JLR them. I would like to find it on the news if all possible. If there's a live stream about, oh, CNN's doing it. Well, CNN. Oh, okay. Let's play. If this is CNN, y'all. I don't know if they will. Uh, I don't know if they'll get me or not. But let's give them credit here, and I'll pull it up. San Bernard Bernino. Bernino. Well, I'm surprised that CNN is actually covering it. To be honest with you, let's let this commercial go by. There we go. So this is the actual footage of it right now. I came in today from work and told my husband I was going to take a nap before I deal with anyone this afternoon and tonight. Miss Daisy, I'm doing okay, but my hurricane is very ill, so I will be moving in with her for a few months, and I'm taking my belt with me for her butt. There you go, Miss V. You got to take care of your baby, though. She loves her mommy. You got to
Thank you,
take
thank
care.
you. Appreciate it, guys.
This is active shooter
Thank you,
at
sir.
Children's
Appreciate it.
Hospital. This is a damn shame. This is who goes into a children's hospital and starts shooting? Who does that shit, y'all? This is ridiculous. I just don't get it. Is this a stunt, y'all? I don't trust our government. Is this a hang on? I can find. I don't want to have to live stream JLR. Let me see if I can find it. Anybody else that's live with it? ABC. Yeah.
Process. They must have started that process by now, and they probably, again, just based on the response here, they probably have some degree of information that we are not aware of to warrant this kind of a response. Otherwise, you might not see such a large response if there wasn't good reason for it, right? And
Crazy.
if this was called in initially with a specific threat, then that also gives them more information to deal with, and they're probably trying to track down where that phone call came from as well. And they have the technology to do that, depending on who received the call. But a lot of detective work to take place on the spot in the moment, and you see the helicopter doing a search in the nearby neighborhood of the that may be precautionary, or it could be very deliberate in the sense that maybe they have information that has led them to that area. But it certainly appears as though they are shining a night sun on the neighborhood adjacent to the hospital, just to the north of Loma Linda. It appears to be where that helicopter is focusing, but he could just be cruising the area and looking for any signs of disruption.
Have they said if anybody's been shot? This world is crazy, you all. Who goes into a children's hospital and starts shooting? Has there been any updates? Does anybody know?
Right, and that command post that you just saw is about 4 or 5 blocks away from the actual facility. So they are strategically positioning themselves at various points around this neighborhood to be in a position to respond. And you're right, if this was a normal swatting call, let's face it, bomb threats and similar threats are called in all the time at various places
That
of
looks
interest,
like nursing
various
staff.
soft targets, and the like. But those calls do not usually warrant or prompt this kind of a response.
They're
That's what
escorting
makes this
nursing staff out.
scene so different by my eye. Just the enormous reaction here and the enormous response that we are seeing. It just lends credence to some degree of information that they
Hey,
are
Mama
dealing with,
Four.
that they are taking very seriously. Obviously, you would treat any threat seriously, but this one appears to be taken more seriously than any call that I can remember in recent memory.
I'll tell you what, they won't be around. They won't let them hurt my babies. If I worked in that children's hospital, they'd have to take my life before they hurt a child. I wonder if it was in the ER. The ER usually gets the first. I mean, like they're usually the first. They get everything. We need to pray for our ER people, y'all. If it's going to happen, it will happen to the ER people first because it's easy access. And that's so scary. Yeah. I've been in a situation kind of like that. It wasn't real, but we thought it was real at a hospital I used to work at. And that is a very scary situation. They're guiding nurses out of there. Look, they're getting nursing staff out. That's very scary, you all.
Yeah, and many of those appear to be, doctors and nurses who, maybe it's time to get off work as a shift change, but you would imagine if they were needed in there, they would, find space to leave them in there on certain floors that have already been cleared. But obviously, if you're in a common area like the main lobby or the cafeteria or something like that, you would imagine they're going to make every effort to evacuate those areas first.
Yeah.
Again, the report was that it was in the pediatric area. We understand the children's wing has been cleared, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the threat has been eliminated. Certainly, he could have moved around, or he could have potentially even fled the facility altogether
Get
by the
them
time law
babies
enforcement
out of
arrived. We
there.
just don't know. But again, those would be things that they would be able to see on those security cameras and figure out then what would be the next best course of action. And whatever they saw made them believe that the next best course of action was to dispatch hundreds of units to this hospital. So it's again, it's a guessing game, but just from the signs we're seeing here, people are filing out orderly with armed guard, law enforcement, tactical officers with long weapons, escorting these people out of the building and basically clearing every section of the hospital that is safe to clear. But again, there are certain areas like operating rooms and ICU units and other areas that are not so easy to clear just based on the medical need inside of a hospital of this size.
I'm telling you right now, a person would not go into that hospital unless it was well planned and well set up to do something like that. I don't care how crazy a person is. Most people does not mess with children. That's a scary situation. He must not be in there. There's
Right,
just
and this is
something at
something that they
the
do drill
hospital.
for. So you're right. It is very much like a grid search, a floor by floor search, and room by room on each
There's been a shooting, Mama Four, at a children's hospital.
floor. So it is very much how you describe it. What their particular practice is during their drills, I could not tell you
Hey,
because
Vanilla
I don't
Bean.
know. But they do drills, something they are trained to do. They are trained to go through hospitals, through schools, through other points of interest that are most commonly targeted with these types of incidents, whether it be a swatting incident
Thank
or a
you.
real life
Hey, China
scenario
Boy.
that they have to confront. They actually train for this on a fairly regular basis, and San Bernardino
You
County
have
Sheriff's
seen how
Office being
many
no exception.
different.
These guys are extremely well trained, especially in the wake of the terrorist attack just a few years ago. This is something that they are very, very prepared for.
They've been escorting nursing staff out of there, so they are clearing areas. I've not seen any patients though. That's a big hospital. Look how many floors. Y'all, did you see the nurses that's been attacked? One got shot, another one got beat up really bad. And it's not just nurses that getting hurt, it's all healthcare workers. We got to take care of each other, y'all.
Yeah, we do understand that there's a PIO that is being made available shortly, so hopefully we will start to
Hey,
get some more
Peppermint, how are
official
you?
word. They are starting to take on definitely a more relaxed posture over the radios that we're hearing. I could tell you that the one of the
Good,
helicopters
Marlo.
that was orbiting the hospital just a few moments ago has been released. But on the fire department side, there are a whole lot of units assigned to this
Oh,
incident,
Lord,
and
Rita
none of them
Bar.
have been canceled yet. So it could
That's
be a situation
horrible.
where communication is filtering out
Bless
slowly,
your
and they are
heart.
going to begin to give the all clear, or maybe on a partial basis, because it is this facility takes up such a large amount of real estate. It's several blocks wide. It's about a almost a quarter mile by quarter mile facility. It really is a
I do have to
huge
say,
hospital,
police do
and you
stay
can
at the
see the
hospital
body
a lot.
language here certainly appears to be encouraging as well. This appears to be one of the main entrances where you see a large number of uniformed officers right outside the emergency room, and they appear to be fairly relaxed as well. So we will see how this develops, but we're kind of reading the tea leaves here, just based on body language
I don't believe
and
that
based
guy's
on
in
some of the
there.
other activity outside of the hospital. Just kind of gives us a little bit of a glimpse as to what might be happening on the inside.
Let's see. Shoot, I got out of the hospital 2 weeks ago and they sent me home with my needle still in my arm from my port. Aw, they will do that if you're sick. That's horrible, Daisy. Why would people attack healthcare workers? These are people who help us. I swear the world has lost their minds. It's been happening a lot. It is, Danny. It is. We're doing live coverage here.
What are you hearing?
That's a big hospital. There's a lot of people in that hospital.
Pan over here, Rob. Any sign of a car search?
Oh no, Coupon Mom. There's a difference between a patient that has dementia and a patient who deliberately does it. It's a felony in some states to hurt, to assault a healthcare worker. Right? I don't think he's in there. By the way they're acting, either he's unalived or he's not in there. Who is that in the red? I wonder. That's a scary place to be.
Yeah, Colleen, I could tell you that there is some focus on the neighborhood just to the where are we on the south side, I guess you would say, of the hospital, or actually more like the east side. The east side of the hospital here is where this large command post is. That's going to be Prospect Avenue, I believe. Is that, yeah, Prospect and Benton Street, where you see a large amount of personnel parked several blocks away from the hospital. But in this neighborhood, we are hearing reports of a possible search taking place, potentially a couple of vehicles
So
that
who's
are
at
being
the
checked out,
hospital?
whether they're just suspicious vehicles that are being checked out as a precaution or they have more information. That's
YouTube,
anybody's
YouTube
guess at this
people.
point, but there is an active search taking place not only inside the hospital, but in and around this area, which encompasses a number of different communities, both on the north
That
side
would
and
be
the
very
east side
scary to
of the
have an
hospital.
active
And
shooter
that
move
does
to
appear
the
to include some
hospital.
vehicle searches as well. So they are looking around. They've got the helicopter up, they've got the spotlight out, and they are using all of those.
They need to check the ceilings. You don't know how many times people has got up in the ceilings of hospitals. I've heard many stories of people getting up in the ceilings at hospitals and hiding. They need to check the ceilings.
Those resources that have been called in here. But they do appear to be taking a slightly more relaxed posture at the actual main building here that we've been watching for the better part of the last 45 minutes or so.
Oh, good. People, Mom, I'm sorry. Healthcare workers, they have to put up with a lot. Not only do we have to worry about like our patients, taking care of them, keeping them safe, we have to worry about being assaulted or possibly unalived of an active shooter, keeping our patients safe. I know. The world's evil.
And now you see some more units on the move here. Yeah, that's interesting and something we have not seen a lot of yet. We see a group of black and whites now traversing Davie Avenue behind the main building there. We'll see where they pop out or if they're just being relocated to another section of the hospital or perhaps maybe being released altogether. They do not appear to have their lights and sirens on. You can see them basically being cleared. It almost looks like they have actually
I
released
wonder if they
these,
found him.
but they are keeping a number of units in the immediate vicinity right
I wonder if
here,
they're going to do a
and that
posting.
secondary command post a few blocks away, and that is all very strategic and what they are being told to do at this point.
Crazy. Exactly, Daisy. And the pay is ridiculous for medical workers. It's crazy. Is that more cops going in?
That's right. When any kind of a major situation or even the threat of a situation like this comes up, the 911 calls are still coming in. In fact, even on our way out here, San Bernardino was in the middle of a pursuit actually out here during this active search. So the calls keep coming in and life keeps happening in these communities around the hospital.
That's a
But
big
obviously,
hospital,
this
y'all.
hospital is out of order, if you will, for the time
I
being
bet
until
those
they can
kids are
declare it
scared
completely
too.
safe. So you're taking not only all of those mutual aid units offline and bringing them
We don't know
to attend to
yet.
the situation. You have an
They
entire
haven't said if
hospital
anybody
that
was
is
hurt
really
or not.
central to this part of San Bernardino that has basically been taken offline for a few hours.
To beat it all, it's a children's hospital. A teaching hospital in California Inland Empire region affiliated with the Seventh day Adventist Church. It offers a range of medical services, including a level 1 trauma and children's. Wow. So this isn't just a children's hospital? Is it more than just a children's, or is it just strictly a children's hospital? I hope they get them too. a surgical hospital, and a venom center. Okay. Hmm. I hope they get him. Hmm.
Yeah, those all clear announcements all started flurrying out
It's
just in the
more than
last
just
minute
a
or two,
children's
and that does
hospital.
indeed coincide with what we saw just a few
Yeah.
moments ago. Not only the calm nature of the officers outside the hospital, also seeing several units
This is
being
scary.
released. Those were police units that were being released, and now I can tell you
There's a
officially
lot of rooms
that
in that hospital.
all fire units have now been canceled from this call. So that is a huge development that really does give a certain amount of confidence to everybody
Oh yeah,
affected here that this situation, whatever did happen here or whatever transpired, appears to be resolved to some extent.
well, thank the Lord. I hope nobody got hurt. Mr. T said, I was on a locked Alzheimer's unit. You needed a code to get in and out. They all would stand there and push the codes all day. You have to watch because if the light turned green, they were gone. Oh, I bet. Our Lord God, Jesus, please keep the most innocent children and all in the hospital and keep them safe. The name of the hospital is Lama Linda University Children's Hospital. So it is a children's hospital, but they do other things there.
Yeah, people now walking back
They
into the
probably
hospital,
do
and now
surgical
another text message
there.
that has
It's
just been
it's
sent
probably
out
a
regarding
main
that code
children's
silver.
hospital,
It
but they
says
do
update information
surgery.
all clear. Law enforcement has completed their investigation and confirmed that there is no active threat on campus. Normal operations may now resume. So
Thank you,
that
Lord.
obviously is the official word that is a relief to so many
Good, keep
uh,
them on
employees here, but not to mention just the families who are already dealing
the
with sick
stress.
loved ones.
Hmm.
Obviously, this just makes it more stressful.
Hmm. Wow, it does. These families are already having children sick, fighting for their lives, cancer probably, lots of other things going on, maybe heart surgeries, and then having to deal with some idiot that wants to come in and play gun happy. That is scary. How can they really know in a place as huge as that? He could be anywhere. Right. I wonder if he's even shot anybody. It doesn't seem like anyone was shot, but I don't know. There's still ambulances there, so I don't know. Have they let anyone know if anybody's been hurt or unalived? This is scary. Very scary, you all. When you can't even go to a hospital and take your child that's sick to a hospital, that is a very scary thing. But that's a big hospital, and you're right. He could be anywhere if he's in there. If I was the nurse and they escorted me out, I don't know if I'd want to go back in there without knowing for sure that he was in there. That'd be a little post traumatic. You know what I mean? Um, a little bit of post traumatic stress there. If you know, if there was a shooter in there and they left or they ain't found him. But if anybody's going to go into a children's hospital with a gun, I smell a rat
Copy.
because even the worst of criminals won't hurt children unless they're radical. Right, Daisy? I would want to know for sure. Right. But just makes me think about everything we've talked about over these years about things. That would be horrific. I'm sure everyone is terrified. Oh, yeah. My son was in an orthopedic children's hospital for 2 weeks. He was in a body cast for a hip surgery. Something like this would have happened. Wouldn't have been able to get
Yeah, it really is, and not only that, but from the couple of hundred units that
uh,
we saw when we first pulled up here, that number has been more than cut in half, and now there are dozens of units
right.
still. But the police presence here has decreased dramatically just in the last couple of minutes.
I don't really know any hospitals that have metal detectors, but courthouses have them now. So maybe hospitals and schools should have them, especially schools, with kids. I know that cops are hanging out at schools now and they lock the doors in the schools during the day, and that's a good thing. But hell, them suckers shoot right through the doors when they come in. Listen, Big Mama be tackling their asses. If I was working in the school as a teacher or anything, and they
Thank
came
you.
in to
Appreciate it,
hurt
guys.
children, they better put up a gunfight with me. I wouldn't have a gun, but I would tackle their asses. I'll tell you what, they once you get a Big Mama on you, you can't get it off. Hey, Rhonda Lynn, I would. I'd run as fast as I could and grab them right by the legs and pull them down. That's what you do, and then lay right on top of. They'd never get up, honey. They ain't no way I'd sit back and let a armed person come into a school if I was a teacher or something and hurt a bunch of kids. Oh hell no! I might die, but that mofo was going with me. That's right, Daisy. Me too. I would put up a fight. Daisy would be super nurse. Well, or teacher, either one, or even if I was out in public. Hey, my three sons, how are you? They are just report of an armed individual. No person has been hurt. Good, good. Thank the Lord. That's scary stuff right there. But yeah, I mean, especially children. Like children's got a whole future ahead of them. Somebody like me, I've lived my life. I'm good with the Lord. If I go, then I go home. But a child's got a future. Don't mess with the babies around Miss Daisy. Well, I bet you would too, Chrissy Prissy. You do the same thing, girl. You're from Kentucky. You would do the same. Us Kentucky girls don't play. Daisy, that's how I got carjacked. I stopped to help someone. We are a lot alike. Yeah, now that's scary. You got to watch to helping people. You got to be careful and you got to use your discernment because these people are evil in this world. They was an alleged gunman at a children's hospital in California, but nobody got hurt. So I don't know what happened there. We women, we all would. Exactly. Most women would. And I think that there has been teachers who lost their life trying to protect children. You're from Kentucky too, Lily Lou? I can tell by that name. That name just gives it away, Lily. Oh, yes, ma'am. I sure would. Don't hurt babies. Right. No, Miss Daisy, we Kentucky girls don't play. Don't mess with our babies. I know. There was my my nephew's ex-wife went to New York on a school trip before they got married, and somebody tried to take her purse, honey. She run his ass down and took her purse back. She got her purse back from him. Middlesboro. I'm from Harlan, Lily Lou. I'm from Harlan. But yeah, most people won't play. Children are our future. Yes, they are. And to sit and let someone hurt a child, no, ma'am, that don't happen. It absolutely does not happen. And most of us would. But if you once you get in that situation, be scared. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't be scared in a situation like that. But before I let them hurt a baby or hurt a child, I don't know. I think I would do a move on them. I'm from where the shot the judge. That's how I identify my location. We are hardly on the map. That's right, Chrissy Prissy. That case is a hot mess. We're gonna have to cover that case one day. I bet you know a lot about that case. I bet there was a lot more going on in that case than what they're saying. I don't know much about it, but I know that that sheriff didn't go in there and shoot that man for no reason. Something was going down. I don't know. I could be wrong. Daisy, I fought off my attacker. I grabbed my child and my purse and ran. He beat up three grown men before I got there. People are crazy. You it's hard to fight a man. I know I've done it in my lifetime many times. Men are stronger than women. But when a person gets crazy over their kids and stuff, you got to watch out because women don't think when it comes to their children or somebody else's child. Love that movie about coal miners striking Harlan. I know, I seen that movie a long time ago. My husband is from West Virginia, a whole line of coal miners. Well, my husband's a retired coal miner. We are lioness and mama bears when it comes to our children or any children. Absolutely. I know it all, Miss Daisy. He got on the math, is what I'm hearing. The judge, just a playboy, but the sheriff and the preacher was Medicaid fraud. The judge was going to bust them. Wow, that is a rabbit hole and a half, Chrissy Prissy. Wow, so he got on that subs. Wow, that's a Harlan County thing right there, if ever was. Daisy, a new video released on Delphi Bridge. Could you play it? Well, I have played the Delphi Bridge before. They actually took Delphi down. Delphi Bridge has been completely blocked off. So it's an older video of the Delphi, I'd say. He was into some shady business. Oh yeah. He went in there and blatantly unalived him in cold blood. Like that poor guy didn't have a chance to even get away. And he made sure he finished the job too, didn't he? I never been a coal miner, but at 14 I started changing truck tires for coal miners. Okay, Tharball. So basically you've worked in the coal business then. If you worked on coal trucks. Hell, I grew up drive. That's how I learned to drive. Is over across Pine Mountain, driving around coal trucks. In this little old road over across Pine Mountain. That's how I learned how to drive. I love the judge. He was a good man. He tried to help people. Them drugs, it's every time something happen. Like Harlan and these places in eastern Kentucky are eat up with it. It's like these people have no way out. It's stuck in there and it's sad. And so many people get on the substance. It's especially in Harlan, Kentucky. There's lots. They took the bridge down. What I worded in the Delphi. Um, they didn't take the bridge down. They shut it. I don't know. They may have actually took the bridge down, but they built like a half of a walkout bridge, like a half of a walkout bridge. And then I think they did take the bridge completely down. And then there was like a walk off, and then it's like cut off. And you can look over to where the bridge was, but you can't actually, the bridge is gone. I'm about 100% sure. Because I watched a video not too long ago where a man went into the Delphi. It was JLR. He actually went down there to Delphi, and they had took the bridge down, and you can't. It's not there anymore, and it's just like a walkout and a lookout. My son is a coal miner, and my daddy and father-in-law retired from the mines. Yeah, my husband retired from the mines, and his papa did too. He's a coal miner. I'm proud to be a coal miner's daughter. Did y'all see that where Dolly Parton's did y'all see that where Dolly Parton's husband died? Wasn't that a shame? She loved that man. She could have had any man she wanted. She still could have any man she wanted, but I bet she'd never marry again. That was her husband. That was her man. And she loved him. And he didn't want nothing to do with being famous. He didn't want nothing to do with TV or anything. They put a video of Abby's phone out today, the whole 43 seconds, Daisy. So is it a new video, Godric Northman? Is it a new video of it? They were married 65 years. My heart aches for her. They were together for a long time. I seen that. I bought me a little mug from there, Chrissy Prissy. I bought me a little mug. I bought me a little Dolly Parton mug. Daisy, it's a new video from the girl's phone. Oh, can somebody send that to me? Kentucky and West Virginia so poor. Trump needs to do something. Well, the reason why Harlan County is poor, and this is just my opinion, is because big shots in that town's put that money in their pockets. That's my opinion. And I that's just my thoughts. My dad's favorite movie was Urban Cowboy. Mine too, Love and Life. And he was not much of a TV person. Listen, I love that movie, Urban Cowboy. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Looking for love in too many faces. John Travolta, I can't say it. And Texas Sissy. I love that movie, y'all. I don't know why. I guess it reminded me of me and my ex-boyfriend and our relationship a long time ago. Was rocky as hell like that. I love Dolly too. Did you see Tucker Carlson's interview with Bitcom inverter Sammy something Fred? But he isn't in jail prison with Diddy. He said he's very friendly to him. Diddy gonna get out of that, y'all. They gonna make sure he gets out of it. Hello, Lizzie. Hello, Lisa Miller. Hello. Her merchandise is really cute to me. It's better than Pioneer Woman stuff. I think it's really cute. They have it at Hobby Lobby too. That was a good movie. I love that movie. I don't know why. I guess that is why. It's because I had a turmoil relationship just like that, I guess. And John Travolta was so good looking. I didn't know that, he's the bad person that I think he is to this day. He's a bad person, but he played a good role in that movie, Urban Cowboy. But yeah. Hey, Francis McClennan. But if anybody's got that video of the bridge video, we might do that tomorrow. He used to be a heartthrob. Yeah, I've heard some stuff on him now. He's a part of that Hollywood elite. You know what? And I know y'all think I'm crazy, but let me tell you. I was looking at the moon tonight, and they were two planes or aircrafts. I don't know what it was. I got a video of it. You can barely see it. And they were actually higher than the moon. They were higher than the moon, y'all. Now, make that make sense. If the moon is millions of miles away, like they say it is, how in the world is aircraft going to be higher than the moon? I mean, why is there light behind the moon? If the moon is really in outer space like they say it is, why is there light? Why is there clouds behind the moon? When Kelly died, he turned Holly weird. I just wonder if he wasn't already because they all got to make a sacrifice. And if you look at Hollywood, a lot of them has lost their children, and he's one of them. Remember what Kanye said about sacrificing? You have to sacrifice to get into the bigger league. Allegedly, Sissy cheated. Sissy did cheat. She did cheat first. Well, she was flirting. She was flirting. I don't know what it was, but I'm just saying, y'all. Y'all can believe what you want to believe. But why is it blue still behind the sky in the daylight? Make that make sense. If the moon is in outer space, million miles away, why is it blue behind the moon in daylight? Because the moon came out before it got dark. So why is it blue? According to Gene Hackman notes, all Hollywood was run by Scientology. Yeah, I heard Scientology is very, very, very evil. Jaguar Wright is being investigated for helping Diddy. Helping Diddy? Surely not. People are crazy, y'all. I'm just saying, y'all. Y'all can look. That is a deep rabbit hole. But next time you look up at the sky and you see that moon, think to yourself, is that moon really millions and millions of miles away? Or is it actually just a few thousand miles away in the firmament? Hey, where's Allie Carter, guys? Haven't heard anymore. I've not heard from her either, y'all. But we went down that rabbit hole about the diddler, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And Justin Bieber, listen, they brutally, in my opinion, y'all really believe those people in space, stuck in space, and they just happened to send another man up there, but yet they couldn't get him out, and they just happened to send him Christmas stuff. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, that is not true. And the reason why I don't believe in Elon, because I don't believe that there is an outer space. I believe everything's in the firmament. And Elon knows damn well, and he's going along with it. Just saying. I think they've been trying for years to penetrate the firmament and they can't. And I think that's what these rocket ships are doing. And they come and they try to penetrate the firmament. And that's why you see them blow up and you see sparks and fire and everything else. There's no way those people are still in outer space, as they say, you all. Everything makes sense. Once you open your eyes to it, a lot of things make sense. I'm just saying, y'all can continue to believe the world is round and that we live in a outer space. Here's that video, y'all. Hang on. Thank you, Julie. Credits to JLR because this is his video. Hang on, we'll pull it up. Where did JLR get that video at? I wonder. Richard, I don't know. Hang on, let's see what JLR says.
Video of Bridge Guy released. 43-second clip of this Bridge Guy video appears to be released by the defense of Richard Allen. We're talking about Richard Allen, the man convicted for the 217 murders of Libby German, Abby Williams. There's a video, folks, I'm going to share with you. What in the world is going on here with this?
Let me fast forward to that video. Here it is. So this is the original video that the girls took that day. Let's watch it, y'all. This is creepy. This case is creepy. Oh my god. Oh my god, y'all. Look, you can see him right behind her. He's not far behind her.
See, this is the path that we go down.
That's so scary.
There's no path going there, so we have to go down here.
That is so scary. Oh my God.
Fox 59 News that has been covering the
Oh my God. That sounded just like Richard Allen. If y'all have been with me, y'all know we've went over his voice on here. That was Richard Allen's voice. Remember his wife took a recording? That is so scary. He was like right behind those babies. Wow, let's watch that again, you all. If y'all's been with me, you all's watched this before. I was wondering, look at this mofo. He is like right there on that baby's back. Like they didn't have time to get away from him. Wow. That's so scary. Look how he's right behind them girls. I would have took off running. Look how close he is.
See, this is the path that we go down. There's no path going there, so we have to go down here.
Wow.
Fox 59 News that
If those girls would have fought back, this could you imagine how scared they were? This mofo following them and them all alone in the woods, and this sucker is following right behind them. Like I thought he was like way far away. Bobo says it's Ron Logan. I don't know. I think it's Richard Allen because I think they found some DNA evidence um that I don't know, y'all. That them poor little babies. This is the first time y'all know I've been in the Delphi case a lot. Let's see what JLR has to say.
has been covering the Richard Allen Delphi case extensively put out a report. Delphi murders full bridge guy video leaks on Richard Allen innocent website. It is a full 43. They say full, so it looks like it is the whole thing. 43-second video taken by Libby German just before she and her friend Abby Williams were murdered.
The thing is, okay, y'all remember Dustin coming in. He said that the girls did not have any, BLOOD where they were unalived. Hey, Denise, how are you? So makes you think that they were took somewhere and brought back, if that is true. But could you imagine how scared those kids were, them two girls, and this monster following them? That is scary. Yes, credits to JLR, you all. Let's see what he has to say.
Has leaked online. The video can be seen above. The video, which captures the suspect who has come to be known as the bridge guy.
They found him guilty, right? Didn't they find Richard Allen guilty? This case has always been very spooky to me because the girls caught this mofo. But now this just confirms. I thought, like, in the pictures, I thought that he was like really like far away from the girls, and I was like, how? But look at that picture right there. He is like right there. Like he is not even but about maybe 15 feet away from them. He was hauling you know what. And they were trying to act like they weren't scared. Like he was right up on them. That would be so horrifying for a family member of those two girls to look at this, watch this video, and know the fate of these two little girls from this guy. And if those girls would have fought back or took off running, they said he had a gun, though. I don't know. I don't know if he had a knife or a gun, but those girls were, especially Abby there. Abby was in a lot better shape than he was. So I guarantee you, Abby could have outrun him. Libby, I don't know so much, but they were obviously realizing that this guy was not a good man. And you know what? I bet he started running. I bet he started running when Abby started running. I bet he started running too. How much you want to bet? This is creepy, you all. Very creepy. Look, he's like right behind her, and she's going a little bit faster. No, so she's not realizing it. Look, there he is. There he is, you guys. There he is. And then Abby just like starts turning toward, or Libby starts turning the phone towards the tank. Look, there he is. Wow.
See, this is a path that we go down.
He's running.
There's no path going there, so we have to go down here. Hi.
They were already talking about going down that hill. Almost like they knew him. Can you hear him cock the gun when he says, guys? No, I didn't hear it. See, I don't have headphones on. Can you guys hear it? They should have run. He must have had a gun. Yeah, Godric Northman says that you could hear the gun cock. Let me go back and see. That is so scary. Let's see. Go back. Hang on.
Path that we go down. There's no path going there, so we have to go down here. Hi.
See, I couldn't hear it for the crunching of the leaves. But why were they going to go down that path anyway? Were they trying to get away from him? Because they were talking about going down that hill anyway. They should have run. He must have had a gun. One of the girls is crying. Reminds me of the Wolf Creek case, but the girl was older and both run separate ways. And see, that should have happened, but these girls were so young. They didn't know what to do. I thought he said, girls, you're supposed to be down there. Did you hear that? Let's go back. Let's slow it down. Hang on. Let's slow it down. Okay. I'm going to slow it down a bit and see what he said. Y'all know how we do on here. I'm going to slow it down. He's right behind her. She's speeding up, y'all. He probably doesn't know he's behind her. Or maybe turns around and sees that he's behind her.
See, this is the path that we go down. There's no path going there, so we have to go down here. Hi.
That baby said, huh? She turned around and said, huh? And he said, get down the hill. He's pulled something out on them babies. Hey, Victor, how are you, honey? I heard guys get down the hill. But we had a video audio of Richard Allen not too long ago, and he sounds just like this guy. His voice sounds just like this guy. He's got a unique voice like this. That's sad. They sounded like little babies, didn't they? That is so sad. But you can clearly see that he is right on their trail. I don't think Abby realized that he was. I don't think Abby, the one here on the bridge, that's Abby. I don't think she realized that he was behind her. But um but Libby did, and that's why Libby started following or started videoing. Richard Allen was convicted, wasn't he? I think he was. But it's sad. Seemed like they knew him. That's what I'm saying, Chrissy. It was like he was walking with them. It almost seemed like they, I don't know. It did seem like they knew him in a way. Like, I don't know. Unless they stopped and started talking to him and he was guiding them or something. Yes, he got life in prison. Was that a pig farm? Real question. A pig farm? They didn't seem scared. I know. Well, maybe they did and they just didn't want to show it. Maybe they, I don't know. But it was almost like they knew him. They probably did know him. Wasn't he the pharmacist? Yes. He worked at the pharmacy. I don't think he was a pharmacist, but he did work at the pharmacy. He said, guys, she said, what? She did, didn't she? He said, get down there, or get down out of there. I thought he said, get down the hill. JLR doesn't believe it's him. He was a pharmacist at the local grocery store. No, he was at CVS. I think it was CVS Pharmacy. I think. Didn't see him as a threat then. Maybe they didn't watch movies like we do and have parents that watch freaking true crime stuff all the time. Because I'm telling you what, CVS Pharmacy, that's what I thought, Sleuth Fairy. He was a manager at CVS. I'll tell you what, because when you watch them true crime when you're little and you be seeing all this stuff and you're suspicious of everybody, I would have run off and left his ass. They ain't no way unless he pulled a gun out. But look how close, like he was right up on them girls. It don't sound like she knew him to me. The girls' little voices sounded so scared. Hurts my heart. It does me too. What this monster did to them. They never did say if the girls were SA'd or not, did they? Did they say if the girls were SA'd? I don't know if that even came out in court. They did. They didn't allow news people in court. And like this is like the creepiest case to me because these girls did video their perpetrator, and they were so young and so innocent. They should have never been left alone in a park like this. They love everyone and trust nobody, yeah. Sorry, went to college with a guy. Parents owned a pig farm. Went out to the pig farm with him once. Reminded me of a pig farm. Oh, okay. This is a sad case, y'all. But how did he handle two at the time unless they wouldn't leave each other? They may have been really scared too. Kids act differently. Hey, Jay Marie. Love your video of Daisy Cow today. Thank you, Jay Marie. Thank you. I've got more to come videos of Daisy and Baby G and all of them. I think Daisy might be pregnant by Baby G because her udders are starting to get big, y'all, a little bit. I think it did. They didn't have no DNA on their private areas. They had nothing enter them. So why did he unalive these kids? Why were they unalived? I don't get that. Most perpetrators do have intentions on hurting young girls like this. So, I mean, and in the Carly Trent case, the one in Clinch Mountain that everybody talks about in Summer's case, um, I remember that when they found Carly Trent, the step uncle took her in the mountains and hit her, and I knew there was a reason why he did that. And it wasn't till now, later, through the years, that I seen what he was charged for, and he was charged with SAing of her, but they never mentioned it anytime during the news when they found her. So maybe it might be years later when we find out if those girls were SA'd. But Richard Allen said he thought they were older till he got them naked, and said he had to because they could identify him. Do what? What? He said that in court? He thought they were older until he got them naked, and said he had to because they could, unalive them. So he had intentions to doing that, right? I don't have Baby Jack anymore. We sold Baby Jack. He got too ornery. So, according to what Godric Northman says, Richard Allen did have intentions of essaying them. He thought they were older. He realized they were young and then unalived them. But why did he place their bodies in that place? I don't know. There's something not right. He looks like his arm is out, like a gun. So you think he already had a gun pulled on them girls? That's what he said on a phone call with his wife. What did his wife say when he said that? Did she shut him up? Did she take his side? Bridge guy don't look very tall in particular video. He doesn't, but you know what? To me, I think it's Richard Allen. Because remember, he sounds just like Richard Allen. Richard Allen would never talk hardly in the videos that his wife posted online. And one time when they were in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, he spoke for a brief moment and it sounded just like this guy. This case breaks my heart and gives me the creeps all at the same time. They do look young, right, Danny? I believe you. I think he was just trying to cover them with branches and leaves. Yeah, she said you didn't do it. Stop saying that. He was trying to confess, wasn't he? See, I don't know exactly the cause of death. I thought it was that too, Debbie, but I'm not sure. It's Richard Allen. If there might have been more involved than just Richard Allen too, or the way I see it there. Before I thought he looked taller. He lied. He knew how old they were, in my opinion. Yeah, he had to have some kind of intentions on what he was going to do with those girls, y'all. In my opinion, he had to have had some kind of intentions. This is even more creepier now that this video has come out. Because before, all we seen was pictures and a short version. This right here makes me believe even more now that he did it. He didn't use a gun, he used a box cutter. Oh my God. Miss Daisy question. Remember the Dennis Martin case there in Tennessee? The boy who disappeared in the applications near Knoxville a year ago. I don't remember that, Mr. T. I don't remember that. Why though? He never did anything like that before. Why? That we know of. That Y'all, I don't know what I just did. I just kicked myself and I don't know. Sorry. Show the video of him, Daisy. I'd have to go and hunt it down. The video of him. Are you talking about like the video of him? Remember? Sorry about that, guys. Hang on. Let me remove this one from the stage. Y'all there? Can y'all hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Am I here? Hello? Okay. Sorry, my computer went dead, y'all. My computer went dead. We might cover this tomorrow, and I'll see if I can find um, any Bigfoot stuff lately. No, but I will. We can talk about that too. This phone is going dead too, you all. I might come on here tomorrow and we'll do a deep dive. Would y'all like for me to bring those videos of him saying, him talking and all that, and bring that to uh, and bring it, make a live tomorrow about Richard Allen and this case? We can do that if y'all want to. My phone is going dead, so I'm gonna have to end this live shortly. But I may come back tomorrow and we go down that rabbit hole of Richard Allen, and I'll find those videos of him, and we'll compare his voice to the voice of this video here. And my phone is about to go dead, y'all. I would stay on here longer if it wasn't for that. But listen, I'll be back tomorrow. I just wanted to touch base with you guys, hang out with y'all for a little while. But listen, I'll do my research tonight, and we'll do a Delphi tomorrow. Tomorrow is Delphi. We will find the videos of him on the roller coaster where he talks, and we will compare that, and we will find, and maybe we'll get Dustin in here, because Dustin, he was boots on the ground the day after. He was right there, so maybe we'll attract Dustin back over here, our newspaper guy. And so, yeah, we'll deep dive into that. But I love you all. Y'all stay prayed up. Stay safe out here on these YouTube streets. They're very gangster. God bless you all. And thank you for being here with me tonight, okay? I love you all. Bye, everybody. Bye. Love you.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. fights and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly.